Hey everybody, my name is Ann. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I own a small barrette and hair accessories company. I hand make barrettes and hair accessories. And I'm at this place kind of with them where I'm questioning whether or not I should really try to grow them into like a full-time legitimate business, or if it just needs to remain like a hobby side hustle. So I thought, I'm a good place in my life to spend the next year like really trying to grow it. And I thought I would chronicle like these adventures like on YouTube for anyone who's like interested in like following along with us to see what happens every week. I'm just gonna like check in with you guys and tell you what we're doing this week to like grow the business. And I have to be like really upfront that this is not like an advice channel. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making it up as I go and then just like throwing it on YouTube. Mainly because I think in a couple of years, I might find it really funny to go back and watch them. So anyway, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Last week was my first video and we got 86 views and one comment and 7 likes, which I actually thought was like really amazing because I have like 7 friends. So it was like all 7 of my friends watched my video. No, I'm just kidding. 12 times. And, no, I'm just kidding. I thought it was really great. I don't know if it's possible with this video. I don't know if we can like double that number. That's asking too much of my 7 friends. So I'm putting a little goal out there for 150 views and then like 3 comments maybe and 15 likes. So if you would do me a favor and like try to be one of those likes or comments, that would be really helpful for me. I'm not really great at selling myself, so just bear with me. I'll probably get better as the videos go along. Okay, so one of the comments I got off camera last week is I didn't do a really good job of explaining my barrettes. And so I'm going to spend a minute doing that. And I think I'm going to do a little short also for like Instagram or like TikTok about like, have you seen those videos that say like what they think I sell versus what I sell? So think that, but this is a longer version. So this is what people think I sell. These little snappy, clippy barrettes that every person has worn in their life. And that is not what we sell. These, and whatever. I've worn these all my life. They're really not that bad, but they have faults in them. With them, I'm taking this is my barrette. They just don't really hold, right? They use kind of like these contact points to hold it, but they just fall out. And then inevitably I get a hair caught when I'm pulling them out. And then the other problem with them is, I don't know, how do I say that? How do I say it without saying it? Like, I'm not 7 years old. Like, I kind of want something nicer than this. I mean, this suits a purpose. They're like 20 for $2. You can buy them everywhere. They're ubiquitous. I think they work good when you're swimming, to be quite honest, because if you lose them at the pool, it doesn't matter. But that is not what my barrettes are. My barrettes are, I don't know if I can do a great job, like really doing this whole like YouTube hand thing yet, but like my barrettes, are one, they're beautiful, but they're solid metal and they don't, bend back and forth. They have a hinge on the side, so it keeps away from your hair. And then, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but they have these like alligator teeth on here. And this is like what really holds your hair in place. So they have a really good grip and they stay there. But simultaneously, they don't pull your hair. So they're great. What can I say? They're great. This is the Amelia barrette. It's the triangular barrette. My slogan for my barrettes company is pull your hair back. There's work to do. Because like the very first thing I do whenever I'm doing any type of work is like pull my hair back. Usually there's some kind of barrette and a ponytail holder involved somewhere in what I'm doing. And one of the things I really liked about my barrettes is like they're for like grown-ups, you know what I mean? Like they're for like I don't know if it matters if the work is like taking care of your kids or grocery store shopping or, cooking or gardening or jobs of every sort of variety, right? Like the first thing you do is pull back your hair. I don't know anyone who wears their hair down all the time. And so why don't we just have better looking accessories? Like, I don't really know. And I mean, I do a lot of Google searching and there's just so much junk out there. So I'm just trying to be like a nicer. I'm just trying to do so. I don't even understand how there isn't already this product being made, to be quite honest. So I'm just trying to make it. And so I don't know. Welcome. So those are my barrettes. You can go on my website, which is AnnGabriel.com, or they're on Etsy. Etsy's AnnGabrielShop.com. I may be shutting down Etsy at some point, though, because I really want to put all my focus on my own website. And so, okay, so what are we doing this week? I bought books for this week. That's what we're doing. Why did I buy books? I bought books because I don't know what I'm doing with social media. I had a Facebook like 10 years ago, and then I got rid of it and never did any other type of social media since then until I tried to grow the bread business. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I went on TikTok and started exploring stuff and went down this like pearl opening rabbit hole, which was totally useless. So anyways, and I'm a reader, so I bought books. And so, because the problem with like going on YouTube or something to learn how to grow your YouTube audience is like, I'm not really sure, like I teach English, right? Like I very specifically teach rhetoric and composition. So the English words associated with it would both be ethos and kairos. Like I don't know what the authority behind the YouTube people are, and I don't know how timely and helpful their information is. So I found this one. This is book number 1. This is called Social Media by Jason McDonald. I mean, obviously not sponsored, right? But the back says, Jason McDonald has been active on internet since 1994 and has taught SEO, AdWords, social media marketing since 2009, online at the Stanford Continuing Studies and at corporate workshops. Okay, so there you go. So he has his PhD, because it says Jason McDonald PhD. And so today, this is actually a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be. It's almost 500 pages. So I thought I'd kind of go through it and let you know if it is all helpful. So I'm gonna do a little review of that. And then I bought a new calendar. And so who doesn't love a calendar? New journal calendar. And then I bought this, and it's called Mind Your Business, a workbook to grow your creative passion into a full-time gig. So that's what we're working on. I think this will be next week's video. And this is what we're starting with. Okay, so I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to spend some time with this, and then I'll come back. Okay. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is the next day and I'm here with my dog Ditters. Say hi, Ditters. He's come to hang out with the channel. He's one of my 3 dogs and he wants my attention. I'm going to try to do a video and pet him at the same time. Okay, I'm here to give my reviews on this book that I've spent one day on. It's a little bit like those Amazon reviews are like, haven't used yet, 5 out of 5 stars. But here are my opening thoughts. Okay, one, the guy clearly is like an excellent teacher. He's like well organized. If you register the book and then you go on the website, there's like worksheets, there's quizzes, there's like, so I started a couple of the the worksheets. I printed them out because that's how I roll. And so they starts with the basics of like marketing. So it asks you questions about like what you want to get out of your marketing and what kind of branding and how much do you want to put in like things that are like reviewed trust-based websites like Yelp versus like SEOs versus browsing, which is when like an ad is like next to something else that someone might be reading. And so there's a lot of questions I had never really thought to ask myself. So I do think the worksheets and stuff were like really useful. It was a little bit like I wanted to jump straight to like YouTube and Instagram because that's what I don't know. But like I'm going to like work through the process. So chapters 1, 2, and 3 are kind of basics of marketing. And I did chapter 1 last night. So we'll see how it goes. I will touch base back with you. Like my goal is at least to get through chapters 2 and 3 this upcoming week. And then I really want to like skip ahead to the YouTube since that's where we're at. But like in due time, I guess. So far, I think the book is great. It's like I said, 600 pages. It's a lot more detailed than I expected. Also, he's a good writer. He's actually he's interesting. It goes quickly. And also in the beginning, in the preface, or not before the preface, in the acknowledgments, he obviously thinks like his wife and his editor also thinks his dog. So that goes like real high in the kind of my esteem mechanism. So I'm going to close out this video with a brief conversation about products because that is what we're doing here. And I've added the silk scrunchies to my website. I did not add them to Etsy because I just, like I said in the other video, I don't really know how I feel about Etsy these days. So I'm putting like my effort towards my actual website. But we have them in 2 sizes. This is the small one for thinner, shorter hair. It's really more just like a ponytail holder that's covered in 100% silk. And then this is the medium one. And both of them on my website. These are sold in a pack of 2. And I love them both. I love them for slightly different reasons. I like this one for my hair a little bit more because this one, it's like I have to do it sometimes 3 times and then it looks very bulky. But if you had slightly thicker hair than mine or longer hair than mine, I think this one is your girl. And then this one is going to be either for shorter hair, for thinner hair, or if you want like a tighter hold. And I did not sew these. These come from the same manufacturer that makes my ponytail holders. And if you are a ponytail holder girl, if you're a ponytail girl, you should go buy my ponytail holders. They're like amazing. But I did not make these. And these were actually the products I first thought, well, like maybe I should like venture into like making my own scrunchies. But I might still continue to always get these from my manufacturer because I thought, well, what I should do is like make these like gorgeous silk scrunchies. But like, I'm not sure I can like my best effort would be to match this. Like my talent is in seeing the fabrics and the designs and maybe creating like, cooler, more fashionable, trendier, not nicer scrunchies. Like mine is to make it like a grown-up scrunchie with like gorgeous fabrics and designs. And that's where I'd like to put my effort, but I don't know just 100% silk if I can really do better than this. Do you know what I mean? So I might just keep these from the manufacturer and keep them at a slightly lower price point because silk scrunchies for your hair, I mean, they're ideal. You want to wear them at night so they, whatever you're using to pull back your hairs and drying them out. And it's very, it won't pull your hair out. They're just great for nighttime sleeping. That's what I'm going to say. And then, of course, I wear them out during the day, but everyone does. But if you don't have a nighttime scrunchie in 100% silk, not satin, 100% silk, you should have one. Okay, so that's where I'm going to end today at. And then I will work on my books, work some more on products, get some scrunchy stuff under control, and I will talk to you next week. It's been great. Video 2 is in the wraps. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.